a comedy theorist, an award-winning musician, and he's desperately trying to hold his beautiful mind together. He's a living TikTok post that thinks that if he just does one more bad take on current events, he's finally gonna become famous. Will his guests keep him on track? Will he deservedly get canceled, or will this show crash and burn as he loses control once again? Welcome to Meltdown Island.
It's me. It's Dustin.
Dustin, where are you going?
Just trust me.
Dustin, you slow down. Dustin.
Dustin, you're a goddamn Einstein.
Dustin's right. You're a certified genius.
I think that's a great idea, Mike. Thank you, Dustin.
Yes, we swear.
Nothing feels good when you're feeling bad. Nothing makes sense when you're feeling mad. Don't go around feeling sad, cause everybody's going around saying that you're crazy, that you're lazy, and you're unmotivating. To the people that surround you in society, they control you in your mind with anxiety. You gotta break free from that mindset. Break free, break free. Break free to explode. Break free to expose all of those emotional vulnerability and the complexities of your mind. And together we will find that the sun keeps shining on the other side. You know the sun keeps shining on the other side. The sun keeps shining on the other side of the rain cloud, of the storm clouds in your eyes, in your eyes. There's a place I know we can go and stay a while. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Welcome to Meltdown Island. To Meltdown, we can all meltdown together. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Yeah, boy! Yeah, he's got it. He's doing it. He's got everything. Look out, look out. John is on the attack, y'all. What? Who? You can't hear nothing at all.
Can you hear me, buddy?
I can hear you. Can you talk? Can you talk with your mouth?
Oh, I'm talking. I got stuff to say. I cannot hear you then, buddy.
Hello?
What? I can't hear you. No, but for real, I can't hear you.
Hi, Sean.
No, for real, I can't hear you.
Is your wire plugged into your computer?
What?
Your headphone wire?
I can't hear you. Is this plugged in? Yeah, I just plugged it in. I'm looking at it go in. In. Now it's coming out.
Okay, champion.
In, out. In.
You're the
out,
one who can't hear.
in,
Let's take it down, all right?
In. Out. Not working. No, there's no buttons.
They're in your ear. Are they in your ears?
Let's see if I can be heard out here. I'm going to check this out. What up, bro, yo?
That's me!
Yeah, I was distracted.
I forgive you. How about that? I forgive you.
I meant to sign in at the last minute.
How about this? I forgive you.
Oh, here it is. Oh, that's
good.
why.
You figured it out?
Welcome to Meltdown Meltdown
Oh boy.
Island.
Remember that part of the show, you guys? Remember that part of the show where we was doing that part?
No, it's
Remember that part of the show, you guys? Remember that part of the show where we was doing that part?
no, it's
That part of the show, you guys? Remember that part of the show where we was doing that part?
So everything seems to be working okay, except I can't hear you.
Oh, fun! Fun!
Everything seems to be working okay, except I can't hear you.
Oh, fun!
Oh, that's what you said. All right, I'll just listen to you
I was
for this.
I was commentating on how, oh boy. Do you guys think it was because I was trying to explain to him that I couldn't hear, that I could hear him? Oh no. What has happened? What has happened to our show? Boom, 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 boom. We didn't ever even know that shit was gonna happen to us. Ooh, but it did. I'm sure he'll be right back. I'm sure that this is not a joke. I'm sure she's coming right back. I'm sure this is just a sabotage by his building gremlins of some sort. Nobody needs to worry. Let's just all breathe. For those of you who like weird things, Aphex Twin has a new app that'll let you go crazy. It's basically an app they made to make people go crazy, I think. So that's out there in the public now. My building was struck by lightning, Sean Hanlon says. Is he trying to show off now? This is his low-key flex on us? As a community, he's going to come in like this. Look at me, my building's struck by lightning. I'm Hercules. Back in time? I've got to go back in time.
Hey,
That's you. That was my impression of you. Can you hear me?
hey,
Hey, Sean.
I still can't hear you.
Do you think your building got hit by lightning?
Really, I can't.
Is this a bit? Because you're going a little too hard. There's the settings. Did you hit the settings? Gotta go back in time. Why you gotta do it? Did you hit the settings? Gotta go back in time. Settings. You go to your setting. Why you gotta do it? Did you hit the settings? Settings.
Yeah, the things are right, buddy.
Gotta do it. Okay, dude.
I mean, the settings are right.
Okay, I just feel like you're coming in real hot. You're being defensive. I think. Granted, but I want to say granted because it's such a dramatic feeling being separated, torn asunder. But I want to say granted because it's such a dramatic feeling being separated, torn asunder. Torn asunders.
What are you talking about? Are you sure you're not muted? Could you be muted?
No, because I can hear myself on yours.
Are you sure you're not muted?
Nope, I would do that. This is what I would do to mute you. Now talk. Nothing. Crickets! You're talking right now and I'm cricketsing. And now I'm going to unmute you. Nothing.
So yeah, I'm not muted.
You're talking right now and I'm cricketsing.
Okay, now I'm back.
Unmute you. Nothing.
So yeah, I'm not muted.
You were muted.
Okay, now I'm back.
It's a little confusing because you're hearing it on back
So I
in
don't know
time.
why I can't hear you then. And I can't. When I take these out, it doesn't come over my speaker either.
So what did your sound card got fried by the volcano lightning blast? Your sound card got fried by the volcano lightning. Sound card? Did you say sound card?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Your sound card got fried by the volcano lightning. Sound card? Did you say sound card?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Well, I don't know. I don't know why this isn't working.
Tried. Hey, we tried. Maybe.
Well, hey, Dina!
Hey, we tried.
Hey, Dina.
Dina was trying to grist me out last night as I was going to
We're
go see
having a
that
sound
show.
thing. Welcome
By the
to
way-
Technical Issues Island.
There's a little skip there. I saw a skip. Did you connect? Oh no.
My building was going 88,000 miles an hour
He's got to go back in
as it
time.
rotated on the globe, hurling through space.
He got struck down by lightning. When was there lightning? I see clear skies all day. This would be very interesting to wait until he hears something back on this one.
Oh, actually, that would be excessively fast because the Earth only goes around at a rate of 1,000 miles per hour.
Back in 1999.
Is Huey Lewis there by any chance?
I gotta go back in time. That's the power of love. You feel the power of love. So, welcome to Meltdown Island. My name's Dustin. This is my buddy Sean. His building got struck by lightning. I saw a skip. And it sent him back in time. And I'm trying to reach out to him through the specter of digital ghosts that are transmitting.
Oh, this was paused. That's why it's so far back.
Gotta keep it live. Gotta keep it high and live and tight.
This was paused. That's why it's so far back. Okay. So now I'm at a good rate.
Good rate. Great rate. Who said good rate? I say great rate.
So now I'm at the good rate.
Oh, now it's the good rate. Oh, this motherfucker want to say now is the good rate.
Okay, you're a little enthusiastic on the great rate.
Oh my god, that was so long ago. Say now is the good rate.
Okay, you're a little enthusiastic on the great. Yes, I did try that. That was when I dropped out.
He did, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this guy came on here just to put me on blast." He like with his fingers, and then he wanted to just take off. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this guy came on just to put me on blast." He was like with his fingers, and then he wanted to just take off.
Come on.
I was waiting. I was waiting for you to catch up on that one.
Like that.
I was looking for your reaction. Boy, this guy's got ice Gatorade in his veins. I was looking for your reaction. Boy, this guy's got ice Gatorade in his veins. Not the best analogy. Not the
Gatorade in my veins? I've never heard that expression.
What do they say? Not the best analogy.
Gatorade in my veins?
Not the best.
I've never heard that expression.
What do they say? It's not the best analogy. I'll be honest with you, this is like a rock and roll concert what we're doing. There's so much feedback and voices. We're playing with our own sound.
You've got ice in your veins?
I'll be honest with you, this is like a rock and roll concert what we're doing. There's so much feedback and voices. We're playing with our own sound.
Yeah, it's very... I mean, this is really like the Beatles are really into acid.
Or Radiohead, that is now the Smile. By the way, did you know that? Did you know Radiohead is now the Smile?
And they were doing all that layering stuff.
Guy, their layers are...
I did not know that. I wondered.
They definitely are Tom York and Johnny Greenwood, the two geniuses of Radiohead. and it got a drummer. And I'll be honest with you, there was several moments where that just stood out. This way of communicating creates such space in a conversation that is very good for music.
Yeah, really.
That is very good for music. Yep, there's that.
So I guess ice in your veins. Is an
You're looking
expression,
stuff
means
up.
they're cold-blooded. They're like super
Cold-blooded.
cold-blooded.
That's it. Cold-blooded. Ice in his veins.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You're like a cold-blooded reptilian, buddy, out there looking stuff up and can't communicate properly.
So
and
what's going on, buddy?
Oh, just riding the rails called electrolytes. I just went. I saw this. I saw this, and I just threw electrolytes in there to be. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why. I saw this, and I just threw electrolytes in there to be.
All right.
Yeah. But this was basically.
Yeah. How was the concert, by the way?
It was this.
How was the concert? BTW.
How was the concert? BTW.
It was just a night.
Good drumming, eh?
Yeah. Amazing.
The best.
Oh. Primavera.
The best.
Oh. Primavera.
What's going on, buddy? How was your?
Well,
was your
I saw the
your
new.
turkey
Let's say
nasty?
the concert. Let's go with the concert, right? Well. All the new. Let's say the concert. Let's go. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's talk about the concert.
And it was at the Majestic Theater.
Yes, the Majestic Theater, where they have the Masonic Temple.
And it was the
Not the Majestic Theater. Masonic Temple.
The Majestic Theater where they have
No.
the Masonic Temple.
Yes.
Oh, Masonic Temple.
Yeah.
You know
And
that
I
Masonic
watched-
Temple is the largest Masonic temple in the world.
I did. I was actually saying that to people. I was like,
Is the largest Masonic temple in the world.
I did. I was actually saying that to people. I was like, did you turn on your headphones? I did. I was actually saying that to people. I was like, did you turn on your headphones?
No. I still can't hear you. Are you sure it's not you, Dustin? Are you sure it's not something you've done?
I think it must have, like you said, your building got struck by lightning. It must have thrown your whole. I think it must have, like you said, your building got struck by lightning. It must have thrown your whole. Well, it's
Dustin
a little...
is more amused with hearing himself than actually engaging.
Very good point, Sean. I'd like to thank you for pointing that out because I'm definitely getting distracted. Yes, I could say distracted.
That was Dina.
Oh, you're right. I can see that now. Thank you for pointing out that it was Dina pointing it out and not you. Boy, somebody stays humble all the time. Right there he is. Right there, folks. His name's Sean Hanlon. I'm Dustin Gardner. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Here we are doing it. Boy, somebody stays humble all the time. Right there he is. Right there, folks. His name's Sean Hanlon. I'm Dustin Gardner. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Here we are doing it.
Welcome to Meltdown Island.
So you know how, remember when LEDs come out? Remember when LED lights came out and everybody's like,
Welcome to
what are these? These are so bright. Remember the magic of seeing LEDs for the first time? You're like, what am I looking at? These are so bright. Remember the magic of seeing LEDs for the first time? You're like,
I mean, I don't know if it was really magical, but but you know, I do remember seeing the first LEDs. In fact, I feel like the first LEDs were like clumsy even.
Well, what I watched last night was a master's course in HD lighting. Like we're on a whole nother stage of lighting now. A master's course. They did a thing where there were so many lights flashing, right? And yet there was no light hitting the boys that are playing. There are no lights on them. But they're standing in a square, a carpet square of light. They're all dressed in black. And if they don't move, wherever they're at, if they don't move, they become a silhouette of themselves in a painting of just color and light. A silhouette of themselves in a painting of just color and light.
So the Smile Show was more of a laser show than anything?
Well, that's a very good question, Sean, and very apropos for you to ask that right now. And I would say no, it was a rock concert, but you got to think, if you or I were in this band, right, and we knew we were going to make a whole year's worth salary, wouldn't we take a whole whatever we got and put it into paying people to do the best lights, do the best sound, do the best lighting design? Whatever we got and put it into paying people to do the best lights, do the best sound, do the best lighting design. Whatever we got and put it into paying people. It's like jazz, man. It's like jazz.
Yeah.
It's like jazz.
So were there actually lasers, or was it just like really advanced?
Not one laser. Zero lasers.
There were no lasers.
Zero lasers.
So it wasn't anything like a laser show, is what you're saying?
Nope.
But it was just light show. It was a lighting extravaganza.
I mean, they had so many lights that the fact that they aimed them not on themselves is flabbergasting. It's just flabbergasting how well lit that place was, and yet they had no light on the front of them. Like, what are we talking about? Well lit that place was, and yet they had no light on the front of them. Like, the only thing I can say is,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Black light.
So the real answer I want to know is, did you show Tom any body hair?
So the real answer I want to
No, not a good question, Sean. Not a good question.
I'll take my answer off the air.
No, not a good question, Sean. Oh, why? Why do I gotta be the one who suffers? This has been amazing. I've been watching and listening to us. Hello? Well, it was a great show. Definitely think you should listen to the song. I don't remember what the song's called now. I do. Hold on. I don't. I do. Hold on. I don't remember. I tried. You saw me. You saw me try. I really did try. I wish that I could say yes. But he's a very haired person, and I could see. I think he's trying to reboot. I think he's going in for a hard reboot. I mean, maybe we call it. Maybe we call it, and we say roses and thorns. I give myself a thorn for not having the show done. That one hurt. Didn't have the roses and thorns done. Had a lot of stuff happen last 2 days. Been crazy 3 days. 3 days, 3 days. 2 days? Who knows? It's a long time. Hold on. I can tell you what it's called. Not Thin Thing. Nope. It's... No, you'll never work out. Nope. It's... Oh, Bending. Bending Hectic. It's called Bending Hectic. And I'm telling you right now, that song, once Johnny figured out that, and he's bending it, and it is like the sun setting and rising at the same time. That's what the song's like. And the two of them clashing up against each other in moments of spectacular sounds and also a lighting show. One for the ages. You just gotta assume they spent all the money they had on lights. Thorn for no chest hair and disappointing Tom. Tom didn't know I was there. I'm bound with you. I was in the balconies. And I know he looks like he's looking at you, but I don't know. I definitely got a nod one time, but... Well, just waiting on old Sean to get back. There he is, there's little boy Sean. Welcome back!
Can't hear you. I still can't hear you.
I'm not talking, to be fair. That's also not happening.
I thought for sure that was it.
Did you plug in your headphones?
What?
Did you plug them in?
What? What?
Did you plug in your headphones? Yeah, he's looking. He's going to make sure he's plugged them in. Remember that last week when he didn't even have... Oh, they're working?
No. But I had an idea.
It was very well timed.
Don't stop.
That's her
Don't
saying.
stop believing.
She's trying to stop herself from asking me about body hair. And throwing my body hair. Oh, hey, what's up, Sean? I forgot you can't hear me.
I gotta turn this back on.
I think he wears glasses, Dina. Oh, Mr. Fancy Ears.
Okay.
He put his fancy ears on for me.
I do wear glasses.
Not you, you goof. Tom York.
Yep. So I got that. I got the YouTube in this one, and hoping I don't know. I guess I don't really even need this one anymore because we've established that we're not going to get it working.
Eternal sunshine, though, bro. Eternal sunshine.
Are you sure it's not something on your part?
I usually would say instantly yes. However, as we have also bestokingly proven that you can hear both of us online, it's really...
Eternal sunshine?
Hope. Keep hope alive. Eternal sunshine in spotless mind. Well, all I can say is we tried, bud.
So, anyway, you were saying about Roses and Thorns. Did you
Oh, about Roses and Thorns.
you didn't finish Roses and Thorns of last week?
No, I just put up unedited copies of them and called it the lost episode. And also put out bonus material of the hunting story. So I had it split up to two different sections that I was going to then break down into a very short precision cut with excellence. Pieces of comedy. But as we've discovered, I ran out of time. Didn't get it done. So I just put up what I had. So if anything, I did get it done because it's done. And you know what? Sometimes you have to walk up the stairs and fall up them like President Biden did. And he fell up the stairs. Sometimes you have to fall up the stairs to allow yourself to walk up the rest of the stairs. If that makes sense.
That's deep, man.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. Just letting it all sink in.
So, have you been watching Yellowstone?
No, tell me all about it. You like it?
What?
This guy.
No spoilers. But you should check it out.
Oh, okay. Well, I do find it interesting that they released it in theaters, the newest movie or season, and they made $15 million in box office before they even streamed the newest season. I don't know. Did you know that? You didn't know that.
That's interesting. Because
Thank
like
you.
the whole season would be like 14 hours.
I think
don't
so.
know. I don't. I think maybe the first 2 episodes they showed in the movies.
I don't know.
Because you know how like sometimes the first episode of a season, especially for a show like that in that genre, is
What
a
genre?
double episode. Drama Western. Family intrigue.
Family intrigue?
Yeah, because it's all about a family living at this ranch called the Yellowstone.
Did you know, Sean, that your delayed responses makes everything okay in the end at the end of the
Sean's
day?
delayed response makes everything okay.
I like that you're laughing and having a good time there, kid.
It's a good bit. That was a good bit.
They've all been good bits, I think.
Yeah. You're laughing more than I am.
I'm enjoying it.
I don't really laugh anymore.
No? Got that seared off during Thanksgiving? What happened to you, buddies?
I see comedy too scientifically anymore.
Oh, you're a scientist.
That's right.
Come up to see you.
Are you sure it's not you?
I'm sure. Hello? I mean, I think people hear me. I think you're talking to me over YouTube. No, you're not. Well, I like to give Sean a rose.
The delays make everything more suspenseful, though.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I can tell that.
Oh, you were about to give me a rose?
I was. I was going to say this. Rose to Sean for showing up today. I'm the one that put us in danger, Sean. I went to a show with no mask on. I give myself a thorn.
Oh. That's all right, buddy.
Thank you.
You know, I'm glad you had fun.
I think I did. I definitely...
I probably still could have come and it probably would have been fine.
Probably, but we don't want to take a chance for Andy's sake.
What were you saying about having fun?
I think I did. Oh, I was going to tell you about a song.
Because of the delay made me cut you off.
It's okay. Rose for pushing through. When times get tough.
Tell me about the song.
Well, it's called Bending Hectic. Because it's bending and then it gets hectic at the end. And there's that guy named Drake. What's his name?
Interesting.
Something Drake. That was in the 60s. And they touch on sounds of him, and then it's just the best
Drake,
outro.
the musician.
Nick Drake, yeah, not Drake, not Drake the rapper. Nick Drake. I thought of it after you. I think I do understand the interruptions. See, I feel like I'm always talking in interruptions by interrupting people, and therefore I'm always loosely based in some sort of suspended. Wait, did your building really get electrocuted by lightning, or was that a bit? I think that's a bit now. Anyway, the song is like a sunrise and a sunset that kiss each other and clash, and it is the most amazing.
But I am kind
song.
of back in time. I mean,
gotta go back in time. Why you wanna do it? I feel like those are two different songs I'm singing. He looks like he's really thinking hard. He figured something out? I don't think so. Let's not get our hopes up. Did you just turn the light on?
Well, I connected my headphones to the, because this microphone that I have also has a headphone jack.
Mm-hmm.
So I just switched it over to that one, and then I changed the settings to go through that one and not through the computer.
I remember that was the very first thing. If we were to rewind back in time and watch the beginning, I said, very first thing I said, did you check your settings? And the thing is, I don't think we were communicating.
No, I did check my settings at that point, and they were set. It's a little louder.
That was just a reaction.
I gotta turn the volume down. Can I?
I'll turn my volume down maybe a little bit too. But that's how I felt when you would talk. I was like, oh man, you don't have to yell, because we were listening to the docile tones of my repeats.
So if I turn this down, all right, say something now.
Hi, Sean.
Okay, great.
Look at there. Done
Rose
it.
to us.
Roses to us. Thorns. Not gonna happen.
I mean, it was pretty seamless. I think if we hadn't been so honest about it, and that's maybe it's a thorn to us for being too honest with our audience.
I'm listening.
But I think if we weren't so upfront about it, I think we could have gotten away with the delay and nobody would have noticed.
You think? I mean, to be fair, it is just you, me, and Dina so far, so you might be right.
Maybe.
You're just saying maybe Dina would never caught on. You're thinking maybe we could have pulled it off.
Yeah. Dina would have been none the wiser.
She's pretty wise, bud.
Yeah, she strikes me as being pretty wise.
She is.
Oh, I noticed. Oh,
see, I think she did.
I noticed.
I noticed.
That's a good one. Good read on that one, Dustin.
They do black light. They're doing HD lighting.
Hey,
light.
buddy. Hey.
I know. And the crazy thing is the first guy, he comes out, he goes, so, hello, Masonic Theater. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but this place looks like a pretty mysterious place to me. And I hope that what I perform helps to unlock some of that mystery. And I said, oh, you got a key! I said that out loud. It was like, maybe shouldn't be yelling things out loud. People don't know.
But did it get a laugh? I mean, it's kind of funny bit.
I think people were nervous about laughing at a guy in the crowd right away. You know what I mean? I didn't win them over until like the third or fourth act.
It was the first moment.
It was where we were allowed to really start yelling things.
A little premature.
Maybe. But I also had to introduce myself to the crowd. Hello, I'll be here all evening. I mean, I am the guy that started the record amount of the waves at a Lions game. I started it.
Oh,
Oh, it was like a sevener. It was a 7 go round.
it went around 7 times.
Because it started, and I said, I'm starting this. We're doing it, mother. We're doing this. We did it. And we were like, oh, it finally caught on, right? And people are listening to me because I'm the one talking loud. Everybody else is quietly sitting, waiting for the wave to come back around. And I said, wow, is it going to make it this time, right? Because I tried to start a couple other times, maybe. Got a little rowdy.
Right.
And I said, wow, it's coming back. Wow, are we going to keep it going now? That's the real question, Pat. Are we going to keep it going for a second? Oh, we're doing it! Oh my gosh, this is amazing. We got a double rounder, buddy. Woo! No. Is that coming back around? Are we going to get a trips go round the dome here, bud? And I'm saying it, and like by the 4th or 5th time, people are laughing, and they're like... People then
You're giving them a pep talk. You're giving them a little pep talk.
I am. I was giving them a pep talk, but also going like, I can't believe it. Like, and just building it up constantly. And it was pretty fantastic. I remember Pat laughing and going, this is unbelievable. And him going begrudgingly,
I mean, 7 times around, that's pretty rare.
It was rare. It was over 5. That's why I stretched it to 7.
Laughing at a random guy at a Masonic temple seems sketchy at first.
Oh, you got a key. See?
It's funnier every time.
Thank you, Sean. I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe if you'd called it back later in the show, I mean, that really would have validated it.
Funny thing is, he did have a key, and he unlocked my heart to music that night.
So why the name change? What's the deal with that?
Well, I learned more about it from a person that they were like, well, Radiohead fans are starting to get worried. And I go, well, I could see why now. Now that I've seen them live, that was crazy. Because the two of them do the heavy lifting. You know what I mean? They do most of the work.
Okay.
And I think they were about to go on tour, pandemic hit, and then other projects popped up during the thing, and then they were going to go on tour. And then Tom York was like, I don't want to ride around. And Johnny, you ain't doing nothing. Let's just go out on the road. And I think they just went out on the road, and they let him do his thing. And then at a concert performed by, I don't know, Keith. No, I can't remember his name. But this guy says, and Colin Greenwood, formerly of Radiohead. And when he said formerly of Radiohead, people went on Reddit. Oh, Lord. Oh, Radiohead's done. Oh, God. Because the guy who was introducing him was like, hey, formerly of Radiohead. That one word has made everybody go,
wow.
And now, after seeing those boys play that song, I'm telling you, they wouldn't have recorded an album and done a band if it wasn't for a couple of those songs, because they're that good. And they're writing them on the fly.
So that album you were just referencing, was that Radiohead's last album or the Smiles' first album?
Smiles' first album. They played only
Smile?
Yeah,
just Smile or The Smile?
The Smile, I think. It's The Smile.
Isn't there a horror movie out now called Smile? Maybe.
I know Brian Wilson's famous album was Smiley Smile.
Do you know where I could maybe get some hot photos of your sister?
Sure, I know where. That would be XXX69.online. That's where all my sister's pictures are.
I like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe us. Oi!
And if you use coupon code Meltdown Island, we get
Boys.
10% of
Meltdown.
your purchase to the charity of our choice, which is Exploited Sisters
Of America.
of America.
We're going around exploiting other sisters around the world, just our own.
All right. All right, buddy. So,
not the coupons.
not the coupons,
I'll have to cut it out.
So, are you watching the Yellowstone? Is that what I was talking about? We were talking about?
No.
Have you considered watching Yellowstone?
I mean, I've heard you say it a couple times so far, and I'm like, okay. And then, did you mention it last week too?
Maybe.
But there ain't nothing like all fancy.
I'm in the zone doing these shows, buddy. So once they happen, I don't know. I don't remember them.
Like cracking an egg.
Right.
Throw it away the shell. Become another thing, then you eat it.
Was there even an egg?
We are all one, Sean. Ultimately, I think is where you're going.
We are warriors.
What's that, warriors? Oh my god!
I had to choke a little, but I hit the mic mute.
You did. You were professional. Some say to a point where maybe you didn't need to put yourself through that because that looked a little heartening.
I mean, turns out this microphone really is
revolutionary for you.
It's really saving the day today.
Not hurting the day at all. Look how he stays positive. That's what I like about this kid.
Right.
He stays positive in the face of just shouldn't. But he does, and that's why I appreciate him. No, I haven't seen Yellowstone. You like Kevin Costner's?
You watched the Orville?
I have seen a lot. I've seen the first season of it, and I started watching the second season and get into it, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot. And I moved on to Community.
The second season was a lot better than the first season.
Yeah. Well, you get better at doing things. Look at us. We would have handled that. We wouldn't have handled this meltdown, this technical meltdown. We would not have handled it like pros, like the pros we are today.
Yeah. So much so that had we not been so honest, Dina would not have noticed.
You don't think she would have, even though she said she really did or would have noticed.
Well, she only noticed. I mean, did she really notice, or did she notice us, or did she notice us saying we have a problem with sound? Oh, I noticed.
It reads so well. It reads so well. You just have to write everything with that jokey inflection, and then if it reads well, do I?
You got that light skin stare.
Don't be jealous of my drips.
Talk about the stairs that got you up to that floor. I lied. I really didn't notice.
Oh, now who is the liar? I might have went a little hard on that one. I might have.
A little bit.
I didn't mean to blow your eardrum out.
No, it's fine because I was able to turn it down.
Woo!
On my microphone.
Look at Fancy Sean.
Fancy Sean.
Fancy Dina and Dustin's dancing along. Yeah, 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 yeah.
More interesting.
Black lights, dude. That's what they used.
Hey,
a lot of them.
Come on.
Well, here's what I was trying to say: is the first guy, he was dressed all in white, so it reflected all of it. So the black lights hit him, and then it created like that much of like a barrier, and you could see it would look like an aura. Like it was the first time it was like, oh, this guy's got an aura about him. Don't worry, it's just the white suit reflecting the black lights, and it was crazy looking.
You mean backlight?
Nope. It was backlight, but also black light. You know how it makes your teeth or things.
Yeah. Okay. So a backlight, black light.
Guy, I couldn't have said it any better.
All right. Now I get it. Now that would
And
be
in
pretty hot,
HD,
actually.
not even LED anymore. HD
And
lighting.
3D.
I was definitely 3D. It was that maybe in 5D.
Yeah.
There was
Were
a
you
lot
on-
of D's going on.
Were you on hallucinogenics?
What, Sean?
Because that's
You
the
never
5D.
asked that to somebody who is you
thought
would
that
never
was
ask that to
5D.
somebody who was on hallucinogenics. It went
Not
right over
while
my
they
head.
were on them.
Are you saying that I'm on them right now, Sean?
No.
You're
It
saying
went
that.
right over my head, not the sharpest tool in the shed.
It seems
I'm
like we have an imposter among us.
Who? Give me back my son!
Amongst us. They're playing that game amongst us.
Shrooms, Dustin. Were you on shrooms?
I can nary.
Because
Affirm
that's what I figured you meant when you said 5D. Because I feel like as a human being, that's the only way that we can process 5D is while on shrooms.
What is it when you get acid?
Technicolor.
Then I saw all kind of Technicolor raincoats everywhere.
All right.
Ah.
Meltdown seeming kind of sus.
Well, you just found
I mean,
us.
you actually
fair,
came
not.
in after the meltdown. I mean, we
Oh
just
my
resolved the
God.
meltdown.
Oh, dare I
Now
say?
we're coming down. We're like smoking a cigarette after the sex of Meltdown Island.
Wow. Now that was a little sus. Now I am kind of looking at you. Now I am kind of looking at you a little bit with like those faces.
Oh, hey.
I visited 5D every night in my dreams. In my dreams, I'm floating and flying on lights of beams of colors riding on.
How was Wednesday of last week? A lot of haircuts? My question.
Hi, Crystal Baby.
The day before Christmas, the day before Thanksgiving seems like it would be a mad rush to get a haircut.
Great question, Sean. That's a good callback to last week's show.
Hi, Crystal Baby.
We just had that up there. I remember I said it just kind of like that too, because I was like, baby.
Now I'm looking at you.
We can ignore any comments we want. We don't have to pull them up, Sean. That's one reason I've sort of been a little loose lately.
Give me back my son.
I've been trying to direct the show almost with the comments.
Are you sure?
Using them at will.
It's I mean, that's just the directorial decision that didn't come up at our production meeting. I find it a little pretentious, or no, I find it a little problematic.
Okay.
Feel a little more problematic.
Go ahead.
That you would just do it, execute it in the show without us talking about it first.
Well, to be fair to me, I did it. You're the one that was all like talking about people's comments, and maybe they aren't the person we were as
Wait, go back to that one. That's Wednesday was busier than Monday, but it was okay. Tuesday and Saturday were my busiest. All right.
And Tuesdays when we heard that she was very busy.
Yeah. Saturday. It's interesting. It's curious about Saturday.
God, it's right after. It's right after the holiday.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Maybe it's all the people who like their parents were like, get a haircut, guy.
Yeah, we're going to need you to clean it up.
Why don't you clean it up a little bit?
Before you come back to this house.
We're not on lockdown anymore, okay?
Yeah, you got to be in lockdown face.
So that answers our question.
I think so. What's this say? I'm up at what? I do farming.
So it's like a dawn to dusk kind of a thing.
I'm up at 6 a.m. home 7 p.m. Boy, doesn't that daylight savings time? I was thinking about that today about farmers, and I was like, if I did farming, I wonder if that would affect me, daylight savings time. I actually said it to myself today. Isn't that weird?
It's a little odd.
A little odd.
I mean, it's not thorn worthy, but it's a little curious.
Thank you. I think if anything, it's a rose because somehow majestically
Easy.
we've found one another to answer each other's questions.
All right.
Me about the sus side of life, and them about the farm side of life. Well, this has been an
So-
amazing show, bud.
Did you do anything after the concert? Did you go to a show or something?
No.
I mean, did you go to get a drink or
Nope.
you get dinner before maybe?
No. I did a show. I did a live stream on TikTok
Mm-hmm.
talking to the people while I was walking around, sitting in the wrong seats, getting booted.
Oh, so you were doing a TikTok in the theater during the pre-show?
Yep. Just doing it.
That's
Doing
cool.
it. They really helped me get inside. I went back out to the car, crazy mess, and was like, well, might as well just charge my phone up for a minute. Well, might as well just check in, make sure everybody's doing okay. Well, because it was freezing cold, might as well just sit in the car, warm up for a bit. But
Yeah, makes sense.
makes some sense.
I guess.
Does it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
How late were you at the concert?
Home before, but home by 11:30.
What? What time did it start?
Or like I don't know,
7?
8,
Doors
9.
at 7?
Doors at 7.
You didn't party with the band afterwards?
Apparently the band does sign stuff afterwards, but I was like, I'm out.
Hmm.
It's too cold. I ain't that kid no more. I ain't
That's
that front row
fine.
kid. I ain't that front row kid anymore. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. You are responsible for your animals. And they wake up, they don't know, they don't care what time it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Animals, they don't care what they're filthy animals. They don't know what time it is. They may not be filthy, but you know what I'm saying.
And there is a psychological thriller called Smile that is in theaters now.
Look at that. Bring it at home. Dina, he was trying to ask the attendants where the band was partying afterwards. Doesn't sound like me.
The attendants?
Hey, easy, bud.
What?
Now you're sus.
I'm sus.
Crystal and I would have partied with him. Well, you guys are cooler than I have.
Yeah,
You guys are cooler. We all agree.
that goes without saying.
Always looking for a party.
Always looking for a party.
Party. Inside joke. Crystal.
Oh, Crystal.
Someone got a new photo for her Crystal Talk YouTube page. Just adorable. Yeah. Yeah, see?
So that
knew that
dancing,
I knew your
guy
hands.
TikTok was fun.
Oh my gosh. Did you hit the button and go back in time?
No, it seemed like a lot of trouble.
It's
How
not.
do
I was trying to
I do that? How do I do that?
You just tap on the comment, and then up from that comment pops a little thing, and it says, see the comment?
See
You
comment.
hit tap, and then it takes you to another video where that comment was,
Okay.
and then you can then hit the comment again and see that comment, and it takes you to
Says
the video
oh.
before that.
So that one's in a grocery store.
Yep.
That's funny. See comment.
See comment.
Oh, then he's in his room.
The one where he does no shoes and he is on the cement and he's kneeled down and he does this foot swipe thing with no shoes on, and I'm like, my dude is committed to this dance because I would never in a million years be out there dancing with no shoes on. First of all, that's first. Second, he doing switches with no shoes on concrete. Like your foot, top of your feet's gonna get. He does it though.
All right, I got to the end. I never knew that was a thing. So
What?
that you could go back in time like that.
Yep, that's one reason I was trying to tell everybody, because I knew what I was about to do, which was to release my. Yep, I knew it. I told you. Told him. Tried to tell him. The one of me being a kid. Anyway, I was a kid and I used the sound that I had already done, where it's the when I was young, I felt that life was so da da da.
Oh, I love that one. That was great, but it's not.
Then I grew up and it got bad.
Yeah.
And I knew that I was going to be making my own sound with that. And so I wanted to introduce everybody to, hey, just in case you don't remember this part of TikTok, I'm going to be doing this and people might want to do it too. You might want to use this sound. But see how it's worked out now is I got to just teach you. You are the only British person, yes. Currently today. Other days there are other British people. Apparently we're huge in British land. In no Britain town, hello mate. Oi, oi matey. Oi. Oi, 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 go. Oh no.
Don't do it.
I already did it. It's too late. Sorry, I just went through them. What would have happened if you ended up on their tour bus? Oh boy. Crystal and Dina. Apparently, they like to go on tour buses.
It doesn't hurt to ask.
Yep, only British person. Yep. England is in the World Cup now. So is America. Didn't we just play you guys?
Iran wants us suspended.
Yeah.
Because we've been supporting their protesters.
Guess what? We want their women to be free. Oops. Guess we both got things we want. Congratulations. That feels like a thing.
That seems like...
Well, let's face facts. Even for being on a small little island, Wales is the weirdo. Because they talk all...
Yeah.
And we're talking on England, where English is from. And they're going to talk like that.
It's insanity.
Yeah, you should see words spelled. It's not funny. That it is funny. You know what I mean? It's so not funny that it is funny.
Right.
Anyway.
Whales
are aliens. And we're not talking about the ones under the sea.
The whales with an H?
Exactly.
The whales?
Whales. That's it?
Whales.
You got to get that light whistle. Well, Sean, I give you all the roses.
What? No, I give you the rose. Do I get the rose because I ultimately figured out a workaround for the technical issue?
But you make it look so flawless, I don't even think people would have noticed, Sean.
Probably not.
I like tea, but no one believes me. Oh, look at me. I'm in quite a quandary because I like me tea. Yeah, but no one believes me. No. But I like to drink water with herbs in it. Now who's sus? I sang my way to make you sus.
Wales.
Are you spelling it with or without the H?
With the H.
Well,
they're mispronouncing it.
It's sad.
Whales.
It's a sad day when... Rose to both of you for keep it cool, calm, and collected during technical difficulties. We didn't show you the fluff sweat underneath the clothes. Never let them see you sweat, Sean.
Everything. I mean, why would we have flop sweat? Because we meant to do it. I mean, that's the
Duh.
hook. That was the
We're
hook of the
trying to
show
entertain
today.
you, Dina.
Yeah, Dina.
We're tripping out. How do you make tea? Quickly, I don't. Sean,
Hot
you
water
seem
in a
like
tea bag.
And you, what do?
I make hot water and then I put a tea bag in it and then
And you swish it
I
around?
dangle the tea bag.
You dangled it?
And then when I'm done, I take the sopped tea bag and I squeeze it so I get the last little bit of
Lemon or cream
I
with
think
it.
probably supercharged tea flavored water that comes out of the squeeze. I think it's supercharged.
How do you heat the water, bud?
What? With a
How
kettle.
do you heat? With a kettle?
With a kettle.
A kettlebell?
An electric kettle.
Oh, now you've gone electric. Okay, Bob Dylan.
That's right. I was about to say that, Sean. You guys meant to do it in the name of entertainment and comedy.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? You're welcome.
Dana, I was just able to read your question. I would have barbered them to sleep. Hey, you guys, who wants a haircut? None of them. Because Tom's got the long hippie guru hair. Johnny's got his own asymmetrical face covering bangs. So he plays like this, and his bangs come down like this so you can't see his face playing. Because
That's hot.
Though he's a rock star.
It's very rock star.
He don't want to tell nobody. He's shy about it.
Yeah. Like Sia.
I'll see you. Have a great night, everyone.
Nailed it. Dina, I was just able to read your questions.
Yeah, we got there. Okay, good. Okay, he's giving you the English. Bing.
Oh yeah, right. That was the way. Sean's tea, secret ingredient, finger juices, and
who's got the best juice for your tea? Sean's finger juices. Squeeze, and levity. Sean laughs while he's making tea.
And whatever, and
America,
the essence of whatever it is that I've recently touched.
So it might be mustard. You might not even wipe your hand off. Might have mustard on your fingers.
Might have mustard.
Sean's finger juices. He's got the juice.
He's got the juicer.
He's got the juice. I'm so damn late, but I made it.
It's something.
A
rose for making the effort. I mean, it would have been really easy to be this late and be like, nah, fuck it. But you came anyway.
That's what an Islander does.
That's what an Islander does. So, Rose.
Did I send you that video of our Islander? She made an Islander on TikTok, and I think that the algorithm made it with no clothes on. Oh, he wanted to see AI make up a Kara with no clothes on.
So it was an AI thing made her naked?
What's this? Why is this? What do you mean kind of cringe? Then we ain't doing our job right. Sean?
Yeah, we went all the way cringe.
Oh, bye.
Nice.
Thanks. I gave up quick. Barbared. Crystal, you did. I was just insinuating something else. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. How's your mother?
I'm a big fan of the word insinuate. It's a good word.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Rock music. Talk about it.
Me looking to see if I spelled barbared incorrectly. I mean, have you seen the movie Barbarian, buddy?
Barbarian.
It's called Barbarian.
And you're talking about with the boys from like Switzerland and they all Nordic.
No, the name.
Skarsgård. They're all
It's actually
Skarsgård.
the movie is actually set in Detroit.
I'm gonna let you take a moment. I feel like you are a little out of the loop right now, bud.
And Justin Long is in it. But
What's it called?
But it's a horror mystery. It's called Barbarian. And you can watch it on Netflix, maybe.
Oh, I think Justin Long's probably fine, huh?
It's being called the best horror movie of the year.
Okay.
It's must watch horror.
So many women, I'm scared. Don't be scared. We'll walk you through it, bud. This is how you be an American man. Talking American man.
Okay,
Shut
it's
up.
on Netflix. It's on HBO Max. You're gonna have to watch it on the HBO
I
Max.
accept your apology.
I apologize profusely. And yes,
Full cringe.
the movie is full cringe. It's very horror. It's very horroring.
I probably won't watch that then. I thought you was talking about Skarsgård. AI also gave it some questionable chest hair. I agree. I agree.
Bill Skarsgård is in it.
Oh, then yeah. That's not about Detroit.
It's not about Detroit, but it's set in Detroit.
But it's back in the 1600s?
No, it's present day.
We are talking about two different movies then, I think.
Yeah, but Skarsgård is in this one.
But it's not Conan the Barbarian.
It's not Conan the Barbarian.
That was just brought up. Similar to Mother. Okay. It is on HBO. It is on HBO. Have you seen The Quiet Place? Have you seen A Quiet Place, Sean?
What? I have seen The Quiet Place.
What did you think of that?
It was fine. It's fine.
Sounds dismissive.
Here's the thing. John Krasinski was like, I didn't even like the horror genre until I wrote this movie. So it's like,
it sounds like a you and me phrase. Oh, I didn't start liking Cancer until I wrote Cancer the Musical.
All right, I might have said that too about not liking musicals when I wrote the musical. But also musical purists though don't like Cancer the Musical.
Rose. Well, when I auditioned for that one television show and I started talking about how I was in a musical, and the lady goes, "Oh, musicals. Well, you should like that, Ron. I don't know if his name was Ron. We're going to name him Ron. And Ron, whose name I don't think is Ron, but Ron says, I don't like musicals." And I said, well, that's good because this is a musical for people who don't like musicals. And she said, it's music for people. What are you singing? I said, okay, shit, this is over.
Yeah.
And it was.
What a dick.
To be fair to him, it was 7 a.m.
Okay.
8 a.m. That has to be fair to me, too.
On the Meltdown Islander, was there some questionable chest hair? What was the deal with that? Did we talk about that one?
I think we kind of breezed by it because, again, so much talk about body hair in the last day is making me more and more nauseous the more we talk about it. Okay? Let's just rip that Band-Aid off because, to be fair, much like my stigmata, it only grows the more you try to put it in a box. And this hairy box is growing out of control now because, yes, the AI put questionable chest hair on a naked. And the thing is, you don't know that she's naked except for the fact that she's like, oh, she's already looked at it. She's like, oh, this TikTok made this. I didn't make this. Kind of vibe. You know what I mean? I didn't make
TikTok made it?
Yeah, it was a TikTok AI.
Oh.
And she takes a picture of her face, and then she goes, "Make me a Meltdown Islander." Bing, send, and then it's like, "Aloha, hey. You didn't say a guy or a gal, so we made you a dude with chest hair and no shirt to hide it down." Please say words. That was to you. I was asking you to say words.
I do not have chest hair. Log into
I
Discord
agree.
and I will prove it.
That's very, very brave, and I appreciate you taking the lead on this. Isn't Barbarian the same director as Mother? I mean, like, totally.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Mother is the other one?
Mother is totally different. It's a comment on life and society. Barbarian's just twisted.
Totally different.
Yep. Dina's admitting it. Dina's admitting
you were
her
wrong.
folly.
That's very strong
dude.
of you to say. It's very strong of you to say, buddy.
It takes a strong man to admit when someone else is strong. And I'd like
a strong
to thank
person
you
in
for being
general.
strong.
I don't know if you have to limit it to being a strong man.
I agree, but nonetheless, that's the old saying that I used to say all the time to make myself feel stronger when I know I'm weak.
Dustin, you cannot say hairy box.
Did the censors get me?
No.
Hey, I broke my finger yesterday. Kind of pog. What's pog?
What?
I think G is Giza.
Pog.
Piece of Giza.
Cardboard,
hey, you
cardboard or plastic disc printed with a design.
Oh, like
or
pogs.
picture.
You toss down like that.
Well,
I feel like he's using it in a
for.
Yeah, I feel
awesome, excellent, remarkable.
Yet you can feel that there is just irony or what do you call it when you're being sarcastic? Sarcasms.
Basically,
a sarcophagus of sarcasms.
Pog or poggers are used as an exclamation on the internet to express delight or joy at whatever the comment sits beneath.
Again, the thing I'm going to point out is, if we go to the front of the sentence, "Hey, I broke my finger." Now, when you first think of that, do you think, "Hey, cool, totally awesome, tubular"? Or do you think, "Not cool"?
You think kind of fucked up.
So, I think
maybe she's using pog wrong.
I feel like first, it's a he. Second, don't care. Third, I believe that you're seeing British humor here, Sean. And your eyes aren't used to it, right?
All right, fair enough.
He's not used to reading British humor like I am. And why am I? Natural. Kara's sus. If anything, Kara's trying to prove she's not sus by saying, "Come on Discord," and she's going to put up or shut up, my friend. Kara, I'm Italian and Mexican. I have chest hair. No shame to say it, says Dina. No shame.
No shame to say it.
Sean's afraid to look at it, though. I think. I mean, he's having a hard time looking at your comment.
Yeah, I've got chest hair as well.
Oh, we pulling out the forests? We pulling out the forest because I don't want you to get lost in mine over here. Trees get a little thick. Gets a little thick in the bush.
Wait, what?
Don't get lost, Sean. I'm getting some boomer consistency right now. Says the English farmer that we're supposed to believe is real. I do believe. By the way, I do believe.
And we are both solidly Gen X.
Solid as a rock.
We hate boomers too. That's the one thing that we have in common.
But you know also
that we all hate boomers because they ruined it for all of us.
Boomers around the world. Did you know this, Sean?
What?
The thing that ties boomers around the world is the fact that it is pronounced the same in every country. Hola, boomer! Hola, boomer! Buena vista, boomer. See what I'm saying?
Que cosa, boomer.
Oh, boomers. Oh, you go, boomer. Oh, you come back down to the island, boomer. Oh, no.
You've got to stop appropriating these cultures from around the world, buddy.
Buddy, if they didn't all talk funny, I wouldn't do it. Dina, I feel you. My arm sticks straight up like I always have the chills. You looking at the watch?
No, I'm looking at my hairy arms. I was like, I got
Show
really
us,
hairy
bud.
arms.
Show us that, Robin Williams. Show us your Robin Williams arms.
I mean, they're not Robin Williams-y.
That was a whole conspiracy theory about my sentence. Yep. I'm with you. I feel you. No boomers. No boomer. What's Russian? Vladimir of America get in boomer.
Das Vidanya. Boomer.
Boomer.
No boomers. A lot of Gen X. We get lumped in with them because we are perceived as old. Yes, true. And also,
talk about it.
I mean, we were complicit in a lot of their shenanigans because they had lulled us. They had lulled us into a false.
Oh, just listen to us.
Exactly. This is how the world works.
Mm-hmm. Gatekeeping is what we're trying to point out. Gatekeeping.
Yeah.
And
we fell for it. I mean, we got lazy. We fell for it.
We won't be fooled again.
Too bad it's too late. That was the test, and we failed. And now the world is going to come to a screeching halt.
To be fair, we were warned.
We were warned.
You're the wise man.
Mm-hmm.
Who brought religion into this? We can all look back after this is over and say, Juan's Winston. All right. We know.
Great comments, huh? Rose to rose to the comments.
You're the wise commenter.
Also, we are the forgotten generation.
Talk about it, Sean.
We gave up fighting them because we saw no end to their nonsense. We tried to live life by their rules, and now we too suffer. Yep.
Story of our lives. Like time.
Nothing more to say.
Through the hourglasses of time.
But here's the thing with Barbarian.
You've watched it.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was very scary. But it's the kind of scary that's like, no, don't do that. Why would you do that? Why would you go there? Why would you keep going? Get out of there. Why would you go back?
It's a real place in Detroit.
It's set at an Airbnb in Detroit. And it starts off where this young woman shows up to an Airbnb in Detroit. There's already a person there because it was double booked on Home Sport or Home Slice or Home Space. There's another Airbnb-esque app out there.
You got me worried because I live in what is supposed to be considered an Airbnb, though I haven't had anyone stay here. But it makes me wonder. I do hear noises. I think they're squirrels, but with that said, tell me more of this movie.
I mean, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm not one for spoilers.
Does any of my background look like it was in the movie?
No.
Not all of it?
No, I mean, the only thing that's specifically recognizable is the shot they do of downtown. Otherwise, it could be the neighborhood could be anywhere.
I guess I'll have to trust you because I'll never see it.
How dare you?
No, here's the thing.
I watched Raised by Wolves based on your recommendation.
Raised by Wolves is good!
I sat through like 16 hours of that show. only
Had I known that HBO was going
be
to
disappointed.
slip a step and not renew it, I wouldn't have made you watch it.
The Wambulance. Who's calling the Wambulance? Am I calling? Did I call a Wambulance?
Wah, wah, wah. Someone call the Wambulance. Oh my God.
Did I do the Wham? Did I?
No, I think Dina's going in hard about us talking about our horrible upbringings by a different generation. Stop it, you disheartened millennial.
millennial.
Movies be like, ooh, I hear noise. What sounds deadly? I'm gonna go look at who it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, you don't want it to sneak up on you, so you might as well go check it out first.
That's how Barbarian be like. Barbarian totally be like that.
How?
I just told you the thing. It's scary and suspenseful, but it's also filled with stop doing that. You could help yourself. You could help your cause a lot more by just not doing what you're doing. Do you have a tunnel under your house, Dustin? Because if you do, you should move. Just move.
I don't. I have back rooms at my house. I don't have tunnels. I have back rooms.
You're in the back rooms.
How am I not in the back room? Are you in the back room?
Creepy.
I feel like you're back room more than I am. What's this? I would say Smile is the horror movie of the year. That was epic.
I didn't see the Smile. I'll have to check it out.
Well, it's just called Smile. The Smile is the band formerly known as Radiohead.
Okay. So Smile has arrived on streaming. It's on Paramount Plus.
That text was meant for you, by the way.
So that's our movie report for the week. To watch Smile, and we'll report on it next week.
I've been binging on Community because I hear they're making a follow-up movie to that.
Go on.
And so I've watched it because I don't think I've watched it from beginning to end ever. I've only seen parts.
Of The Godfather? Is that what we're talking about, The Godfather?
Everybody, I hope you have a great night.
What movie? I was reading a comment.
It wasn't a movie. It was merely a television show, but it's called
Raised by Wolves again? Is that what we're talking about?
Community.
Oh, I remember Community. They're making a Community movie without Chevy Chase. That guy, everywhere he goes, people hate him.
Season 5, he's not in it.
Yeah.
They replace him with the tough guy from Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, the old Giza.
Mm-hmm. I think I stopped watching it like season 3, maybe.
What?
Community.
Well, season 5, he shows up and basically replaces Chevy Chase. And you can see how the show wanted Chevy to play it, I think. Oof,
Mm-hmm.
that's the harsh part. Is that you could see that they didn't want Chevy to be goofy. They wanted him to be straight and be the mean old. They wanted him to be the old guy or from Rick and Morty. They wanted him to be like that. Rick, that's who. It's funny that everybody knows.
Have you ever seen Rick and Morty?
Go ahead.
Have you ever seen Rick and Morty?
Yeah, I've seen them all, basically.
Okay. All right, just making sure, buddy.
Frog
I haven't
Pie
seen
showed
this
up.
season yet.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, you don't have the Adult Swim app where you can just watch them after the weekday after they come out?
You can do that without cable? I didn't realize that was a thing.
You have to connect your app to the cable, but I haven't done
we
that.
don't have cable.
I don't either. And so you just wait for the week after and they release it. It's the only reason I have the Adult Swim app.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's pretty good, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front. It's pretty good.
All right. I said all right.
Frog Pie, you made a bathroom? No, you're a bathroom.
Nailed it.
Very interesting. Me hear a noising, my thought process, run! Run.
Yeah, that's what smart people do.
Run. Kara, yes. You want to play Kara?
Or you made it to the bathroom.
Nailed it. No! I thought Dustin called Sean a bathroom. I came in late.
See, Kara, someone came in later than you. Chevy Chase is funny, but a real ass tat.
Here we go.
Or ass shat. Have a good class, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Hi, Dusty.
Bye,
Andy says hi.
Andy!
Have fun. Instill wisdom. She's going to teach class tonight.
Did you give her a little kiss on the cheek, a little pat on the tush? Have a good night, babe?
No, I gave it to her
Good.
mentally. A
That was a test.
telepathic butt smack.
That was a test that you just passed. Congratulations. That's
what happened when you assume.
You make what they call an HBO Max onto Sean's chest. Have you performed an HBO Max?
So
that's where you build up a whole bunch of money for a movie called Batgirl, and then you just shit it all out. It's pretty gross, to be honest with you.
So wait, I think that was about Rick and Morty because it's also on HBO Max. Is the current season done yet?
No.
Is that on?
You could have just asked me. Yep.
Is that on HBO Max?
They
are on HBO Max until the end of the season.
I mean, I could tell you right now, I guess, by pulling up my HBO Max, but I'm pretty sure that it's not on until the end of the season at this point.
True, Dina.
What you mean, true, Dina? Oh, true, Dina. I see now. I didn't mean to be so questionative. So I'm looking.
How many people are on YouTube?
Huh?
How many people are on YouTube?
Yeah, I know, right, Quan? We've been doing this show for now a couple years, really trying to hone it in on getting an audience, and you're the most audience, so we appreciate you for hanging out. Andy! Rick and Morty, what?
Rick and Morty's on HBO Max too.
Yep, I'm looking up to see if the latest.
But the current episodes, I don't know that's what we're trying to determine are out there.
Thank you, Sean. Couldn't have said it better myself.
So while you're on that, I will go to actually Frog Pie's next comment is so maybe we already.
It's not an oof. It's not an oof.
No, I don't think it's an oof. Might be a ooh.
I guess I was expecting an oof, and
Walking Dead is also over, but I have not seen the last episode. I have not watched the last season of that at all yet.
Oh, it is over now, huh?
I'm waiting for it to get to Netflix.
Yeah, I am too.
Which will probably be a couple months. By a couple months, I mean like 4 months. I think I read somewhere like that the average length of time after the season ends to when it becomes on Netflix is like 115 days.
Like that movie 120 days later?
No. 4, I mean. 4.
Now down to 3.
Oof. Here comes the oof that you were looking for, though, buddy.
Well, I just felt it. I wasn't really looking for it, but I mean,
seems like you were
right.
looking for
oof. It does sound like it does sound right. Do you play VR? You play VR?
I play AR.
You play AR?
You play VR, buddy. You did a whole episode of VR.
Bit of virtual reality golfing. Do a little golf, a little walkabout golf. Might do a little bit of riding the rails. Riding them rails, rider. I don't know what it's called. It was over when Rick left.
Seems like a spoiler.
Well, here's the thing is,
Walking Dead.
Yeah. See,
Rick and Morty.
I knew you got fished. You got fished in, bud. You got fished.
I thought in the new season of Rick and Morty, Rick disappeared. But yeah, in Walking Dead, it went downhill after Rick disappeared.
I am I am VP.
I am VP.
I am very important. AR is actual reality or alternative reality?
It was
It's
actually, although I like Kara's
augmented.
guess, alternate reality. I was going for actual reality. So ding, 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 ding.
Well,
Dina
that really sucks for
wins
the whole
prize.
augmented reality fight, because you know there's a battle coming up right now.
Yes, in the world.
Yeah, well, in the virtual world.
Okay. You think
Virtual
augmented
versus
reality?
Well,
versus
Apple's going to
virtual.
go augmented, so they're going a little more
Augmented?
augmented, and Facebook Meta is definitely gone down the virtual of the realities. But Sean don't really play games.
I don't play
Sorry,
games.
he's a Latin lover.
Actual reality. I'm
playing
hardcore.
Walking
Old
Dead
school.
Saints and Sinners, Chapter 2. Okay, Saint and Sinners. Remember,
So is that
if you
virtual
live long
reality?
enough, you become the villain that you were once a saint of.
Yeah, every saint lives long enough to become a sinner. Is that a virtual reality game, that Walking Dead one?
Must be. Saints and Sinners?
There is a good crossover, Rick and Morty meets The Walking Dead, yes. That would be funny.
I think we said it all.
We said it all, we did it all.
Yes, it is VR. It's
very fun.
And
scary.
Guess what? Yeah, you guessed it. You guessed it. It is also scary. I told you to guess it, and you did. Gosh, he's good.
It's an earthquake.
Well, now that the American people have spoken, I guess we don't need to talk about our vaginas anymore. So we would go next to corporations aren't people.
The American people haven't spoken. The people of Michigan spoke. I think people of California spoke. But there's
people
like
of
still
Kansas.
half the
spoke.
states. Kansas, yeah.
A couple others spoke, I think, stood up.
Maybe 5.
I think.
I don't know. We'll see. But
Georgia, I think
there's
Georgia
still an effort to take people. There's still a need to let them know to stay out of our vaginas. Stop the insanity.
Stop the insanity. Corporations are not people, even though they act like they are more than people.
And I want DUSTiN to get rich on YouTube.
Is that the other one? Look at this guy. He's already going to karate chops. The time has come for the whelp. Well, I wish I didn't have to, everyone, but I guess we have to. Wish didn't have to, but we do have to. So now we start posing. We wonder when it's going to stop. We never know, but we just hit into the show and it ends it, and at some point it stops. And look how sassy we are. Don't freak out, the British. No, 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 no. Goodbye, everyone.
Rose to our commenters.
Rose to commenters. Rose to England. Is based in New Orleans now. See you on the islands. Is based. Oh, that's fun. Well, have a great night. Enjoy your life until we all hang out again. Look at this guy over here with the sassafras. Woo! Uh-oh. That's called